Welcome once again, one and all, to CruiseAway, your daily escape to holidays of dreams as we hook you up with exciting cruise adventures all around the world. Our team based here in Oz scour all of the cruise line trips that there are, package them up with exciting city stays and make magic when it comes to the price tags. We do all of the booking for you, so you can just sit back, relax, book with a deposit today and then enjoy your wonderful travels. Now in this show we're looking at next year's holiday planning and we're hooking you up with some of the most vibrant cruising there is around, a Virgin Voyage. It's the cruise where all of your dining options, award-winning entertainment, Wi-Fi and fun times on board are all included in your cruise fare. It's the place to go off the clock and have a relaxing time in the adults-only playground and see the world. We'll be heading off to beautiful Italian icons with a Virgin Voyage for next August, and we also have your chance to witness a natural wonder, the total solar eclipse in Europe, as part of a Virgin Voyage to the Mediterranean. But we'll start even further west to the wonders of the British Isles for next July. The whole trip is 19 nights, starting by jetting off from Sydney International over to London to enjoy summer in England's capital. You'll be staying for 3 nights in a hotel, and you might even fancy heading down to Wimbledon nearby. It's tennis fever time with the championships in full swing. So if you want to get your tickets for that and go and sit on Henman Hill or maybe get to Centre Court if you can get those golden tickets, that would be amazing. Buckingham Palace is open during the summer as well, so you can tour the staterooms, and of course you've got the amazing Kew Gardens with the stunning botanical gardens there that you can go and look around as well. After your time in London, it's time to go down to Portsmouth on the south coast of the UK, because it is time for our cruise. And here she is, the wonderful, valiant lady with Virgin Voyages. Now, if you don't know anything about Virgin Voyages, well, don't worry, because it's Virgin. And you know Virgin as a company, as a brand around the world, has a massive, massive personality. So when it comes to cruises, they've been in the cruise business for about the last 5 years. They have 4 fabulous ships and they do cruising completely and utterly differently. From when you step on board and enjoy all the wonderful facilities around you, so many of which are included. You've got all of your dining options, for instance, and there are many and plenty, from a full kind of sit-down, slap-up meal to grab-and-go options and really, really fun restaurant concepts. They're all included in the price, which is brilliant. You're also enjoying Wi-Fi right the way through your cruise, which is brilliant, so you can capture all of those memories and you can get them posted up to your social media as quickly as you possibly can. As you can see, living well is what this ship is all about. It's adults only. There's great fitness facilities. There's fitness classes included. In fact, has a running track, as you saw there. It's got a gym on board, and there are classes which you can take, which are part of your day-to-day. If you want to, if you would rather be a little bit more horizontal than that, you can be. And of course, at night, the party really comes to life. And Virgin do their entertainment in a very, very different way as well. Edgy shows, real technology, real different visual performances. Rather than you sitting there sort of passively in a theatre, as we often do when we go and see a show, a lot of their shows on Virgin, you get up and dance, you get involved in the show, you are part of the show as well. So this is how Virgin do things very, very differently, and it's just a great time for cruisers of all ages as well, I would say. You're seeing everyone bouncing around and jumping up and down here, and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm the wrong side of 30, Derek. I'm not sure if this is right for me. It absolutely is. People of all ages just love just how smart and sophisticated the ships are. They're not big ships either. We're looking at less than 3,000 passengers on board, which I think is just the perfect number to enjoy this kind of vibe. So, of course, we are cruising out of the UK here. We've got 2 weeks of cruising out of Portsmouth and a day at sea, and we're over to Ireland, to Cork, which is wonderful, lovely, lovely part of Ireland. You've got the Jameson Distillery here. You've got a Spike Island adventure, which is Ireland's Alcatraz, and of course you can go and kiss the stone at Blarney Castle. Next, across to Belfast in Northern Ireland, where of course Game of Thrones is a big thing. A lot of the filming locations are here. You can take a tour to do that. You can take a black cab tour to see all the murals and artworks and find out more about the history of the Troubles as well. Back down to the Republic of Ireland, to Dublin next. Of course, you can go to the Guinness Storehouse here. It is the home of Guinness, the home of a good party, and just the most beautiful city to wander to. Then we go across to Liverpool on the northwest of the UK. Of course, the home of the Beatles. You can go to the Beatles story there, or maybe visit Sefton Park and enjoy the wonderful Palm House there. Lots and lots of different attractions that you can enjoy. Good for football fans there as well. Next, we go up to Glasgow in the west of Scotland, a wonderful city to go shopping and wander, or you can venture further out to Loch Lomond maybe, or the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum there, or just tour the countryside. It's beautiful. Next, we're going up into Stornoway, so we're up into the islands now, and you can explore Lewis Castle here and its grounds, which is lovely. There's the Callanish Standing Stones, which is like this part of the world's Stonehenge, if you like. Next to Kirkwall, and this again a beautiful little Orkney island here. St Magnus Cathedral is there. You can take a tour to a Highland Park distillery, which you see there on the top picture there. It's just a charming place. And then we go to Invergordon. Now, these are lesser known places in Scotland, which is wonderful, but from Invergordon you can take a tour to Loch Ness and go searching for the monster, see if it's there, or maybe take a trip to Dunrobin Castle, which looks lovely there. Across now to Edinburgh. Now, this is your big city in Scotland, of course. You can wander down the Royal Mile here. You can head into the castle. Go and see the Royal Yacht Britannia as well, because that really is something special to get on board and see how the royals once lived. A day at sea, and we're across to Belgium in Zeebrugge, which is the port for Bruges. Bruges is wonderful, very, very famous for its chocolate. In fact, there's a chocolate story museum tour that you can take while you are here. It's your final port of call before we head back across to the UK to Portsmouth, and that is then where we'll fly back from London back to Sydney. So, wow, an incredible journey right the way around the British Isles there, and you're doing pretty much everything, aren't you? A little bit of England, a little bit of Scotland, a little bit of Ireland, a little bit of Northern Ireland there. You're doing some of the islands, and then you nip across to Belgium for the day as well. It's a wonderful trip, a really, really nice one. This is one for the explorers and the sightseers, I think, and this happens next July. Remember, on this package we are flying from Sydney over to London for a 3-night hotel stay, and Wimbledon is on, so there's going to be an amazing atmosphere in London. If you can get yourself down to Wimbledon to go and see one of the games, that would just top it off beautifully if you can get hold of the golden tickets. And then it's down to Portsmouth on the south coast of England to join Virgin's Valiant Lady for 2 weeks of cruising with so many inclusions. As I mentioned before, all of your Wi-Fi to keep in touch, all of the dining options on board, the fabulous entertainment, soft drinks are included, fitness classes, and there are loads of other things that you will love on the ship that you can enjoy as part of your cruise fare as you cruise from the south of England across to the Republic of Ireland, to Northern Ireland, to Liverpool, around Scotland and its islands, and then that day in Belgium before heading back to Portsmouth, and then we fly you back to Sydney from London. You can book today with a deposit, and let's let the good times roll with a price tag which is awesome. And I have to say, this is a very, very popular time of the year to actually go over to the UK as well. You can imagine when Wimbledon is on, and of course, fingers crossed, you can, grab hold of some tickets to actually, go and see a match or two while you're over in London before you do this very, very exciting cruise as well. It's amazing. Here's everything that's included in this holiday then. And of course, if you've got any questions, you can always pick up the phone and talk to our team on 1300 412 358. It's an incredible exploration, and of course around the British Isles, whether you're talking about the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland or up in the islands of Scotland, you've got just the most amazing lush scenery all around you. You're going at a really nice time of the year as well. It's the start of the summer over in the UK. There's lots going on over in London, and of course you've got your 3-night hotel stay there to lap that up as well. So listen, talk to our team, get that booked right now with a deposit. It's 1300 412 358 is our toll-free number, and of course we've got every single Virgin voyage that there is around the world you'll find on our website at cruiseaway.com.au. And you know what, when it comes to cruise holidays, we are the #1 name in Australia to trust when it comes to booking.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yeah, the other great thing that our team can do for you, what we do on these shows, by the way, is we show you packages which will say it's 10 nights of cruise and it's 2 nights stay here or 3 nights stay there. But you can always play around with those stays. I have to put fixed stays in to give you a price for the package that gives you an idea of the cost of your holiday. But if you ever want to extend a stay somewhere or reroute to somewhere different on your way home, our team can make all of that happen for you as well. Remember, it's what we've been doing for over 2.5 decades. So our team, they can make it happen for you, and they can unlock the deals and the special offers where they are in the world of cruise as well. Right, let's head back over to Europe with Virgin Voyages right now. This time we are cruising Sicily, Naples and Cannes in France. Oh, it's the big film festival there, isn't it? And we're going to have a stay in wonderful Rome as well. Now this is for the 17th of August next year, and it's 16 nights all told, flying first from Sydney over to Roma for 4 nights in a hotel here. Of course, it is Italy's capital. It is the most amazing city as well. So steeped in history, it's bizarre. You could just wander in any direction and you'll find the most amazing cafes and restaurants and monuments and relics and sights to see. It's amazing. Do get to the Vatican City if you can, because it's just a really, really lovely experience to do as well. Then it is time for us to cruise, and we will be cruising out of Civitavecchia, which is the port city for Rome. And we've got 9 nights of cruising. This time we are on board Scarlet Lady. Scarlet Lady is the first of the Virgin Voyages fleet, launched in 2020. She's an amazing ship. She's a very imposing looking ship, a very impressive looking ship from the outside. And when you get on board, you'll just be bowled over by just how smart and boutique and luxury the whole thing feels as well. It's a very smart offering on board with Virgin Voyages, but, and here's the big but, if you like, you've got beauty all around you in all of the bars, the restaurants, the lounges, the pools, the theatres, the venues, but you can just go off the clock and just be as casual as you like. It's a great time. It's all about having a great time on board. And I think quite often that comes from, it kind of ripples from the team that are on board, and they're an amazing team on board. It's great fun, it's very edgy, it's very full of personality, and it is for cruisers of all ages as well. Please don't think that this is some kind of, youth cruise. We've all got youth in us, no matter how many miles we have on our clock. Cruisers of all ages are loving just the great atmosphere. It is adults only as well, and a lot of people actually kind of see the benefits of that. It means as well that when it comes to entertainment and parties, it can be a bit edgier. It can be a little bit naughtier as well, which is quite nice, isn't it? You're on a holiday, after all. You're exploring beautiful places, but you're having great fun. And let me tell you, when your ship comes into port, it turns head, because the Virgin ships they're just a sight to behold. They're absolutely beautiful. So let's take our cruise out of the port for Rome, which is Civitavecchia. We've got 9 nights of cruising ahead of us. A day at sea first to get to know the ship, and then we're in Sicily, in Catania. Now you can explore Syracusa from here, which is a lovely nearby historic city with ancient Greek ruins. And there's Ortygia here as well, which has a lovely rich history nearby. There are tours and shore excursions available right the way through your cruise as well from Virgin Voyages. They call them shore things. Naples is next, of course. Ancient Pompeii is here, and you're on the Amalfi Coast here. So you've got Capri nearby as well if you fancy a lovely glamorous island hop. Next, a day at sea and Ajaccio, which is Corsica. This is where Napoleon was born. His birthplace is here, which you can go and visit. Lovely coastal hikes here as well to just enjoy the beauty. Then across to France, to Cannes, very glamorous here. The Croisette Promenade is where everyone heads. It's where everyone goes to visit their money and their yachts here. And of course, it's the location for the famous film festival every year as well. Back to Italy, to Livorno now. This is the port city for Florence and Pisa, which you can actually tour in a day as well. So get that picture holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa, or maybe you want to go out into Tuscany's vineyards and do a wine tasting. Again, that's a possibility too. Final day is at sea before we come back into Civitavecchia, which is the port for Rome, and then fly back from Rome back to Sydney. Ooh. Tell you what, that's lovely. Italian glamour, a little bit of Sicily there, Corsica too, across to glamorous France. Amazing. And Italy at this time of year is just alive. There is so much going on. Wonderful street entertainment, wonderful cafe culture, wonderful sights to see, and the weather is great at this time of the year as well. It's a perfect time to go. So this is for next August for your European summer of fun journey. Flying first from Sydney over to Rome. 4 nights in a hotel there to see all of the sites, the Colosseum, the Forum, the Vatican City and more before you join Virgin's Scarlet Lady for 9 nights of glorious port trotting in Italy, Sicily, France and Corsica, drinking in the history and enjoying fantastic landmarks at the same time. And while you're on board with Virgin Voyages, you will enjoy, included in your price tag, Wi-Fi all the way through, soft drinks, every one of the 20 plus dining options included in your fare. Parties, games galore, you'll love it. Activities, entertainment, your tips are included, so your hotel charges all included there, and so much more. You end that cruise back in the port for Rome and then fly back from Rome to Sydney, and we do all of that in the height of the European summer for this price tag. I know. This is why you need to get on board with us here at CruiseAway, because we really do unlock the very best deals for you in travel. It is amazing. That price tag, remember, a deposit today will lock that price tag for you. But what an exceptional getaway. And the cruise, you will come back and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I loved it. I want to do more. And when you're ready to do more, we'll be here ready to book them for you as well. Here's everything that's included in this offer. Stunning. Absolutely stunning package. I mean, to have 4 nights in Rome is brilliant, let me tell you, because there's so much going on at this time of the year as well. You'll go and see amazing shows, maybe you have a night at the theatre while you're in Rome. You can do all of the historic sites. You've got plenty of time to relax, enjoy the cafe culture, enjoy the wonderful weather. And just hear that gorgeous Italian accent everywhere around you. And then the cruise goes here, there and absolutely everywhere. It's a really nice taste of the Italian Med with so much more as well. So call us now, 1300 412 358. Of course, remember, you will find all of the Virgin Voyages offers, every single Virgin voyage that there is around the world on all 4 of their ships are all on our website at cruiseaway.com.au. Now, next year over in Europe, there's something rather different happening. In the evening of one particular night in August, it's all going to suddenly go dark. It'll go from sunny to completely and utterly dark because there's going to be a total solar eclipse. And we have hooked up your bird's eye view of that total eclipse by being on board with Virgin Voyages. So let's head off to the Med with a Barcelona stay as well. And this 18-night trip starts on the 7th of August next year. And we'll fly you from Sydney over to gorgeous Barcelona in Spain for a 2-night hotel stay there. Always a magical city, loads going on. There's a museum of illusions there with 3D art mazes and optical wonders. There's the Modern Culture Centre of Barcelona, which is great with lots of wonderful exhibitions and festivals that go on there. And there's lovely museums. But again, Barcelona, like Rome, so wonderful just to walk around and take in all of the sights. And there are tour buses that go around the city the whole time. It's wonderful. You will love it. And then down at the port, which is ever so close, you can almost reach out and touch it. This is where you will join your Virgin Voyage. And again, we are on board Scarlet Lady, the first of Virgin Voyage's ships. And she is amazing. Yes. Now, we've mentioned so far when we've been talking across the ships themselves, when it comes to drinks. Now, you know that soft drinks are included, but when it comes to alcoholic drinks, you can buy something called a bar tab, which is like kind of preloading credit behind the bar, if you like, and then you can spend that as you want to, including when you've got the Virgin app on your phone. You saw it at the start of this video, actually. You can literally open the Virgin app, shake your phone, and call for champagne wherever you are on the ship. It's called Shake for Champagne. It's absolutely brilliant. It's well worth treating yourself to. But in terms of being treated, there is so much included for you on board as well. All of the restaurants are included. You saw, I think earlier, there's a boxing ring on board as well, and a training camp. So they've got kind of fitness programs if you want to get involved in that. But if you want to be a little bit more horizontal, not a problem. And if you're a night out, you've got the Manor, the nightclub, and there are all kinds of things that go on there. Remember, this is adults only fun as well. All of the dining, as I said, included. The pizza place, for instance, that's included. Wonderful freshly made pizzas from around the world. There's Pink Agave, which is a Mexican hacienda with wonderful, authentic Mexican food. You've got Gunbei, which is the Korean barbecue. This is all making my mouth water. You've got a first class night out restaurant called Wake, which is really good with fine foods. There's Extra Virgin, which is the casual Italian extravaganza. I mean, there's all sorts. So if you want to sit down to the full 9 yards every night, you can. But if you want something a little bit more lighter, grab and go, a bit of this, a bit of that, again, it's all there for you as well. They do have a spa on board. They also have a massive range of accommodation as well, including you can go up to the craziest of Rockstar suites on board, which give you exclusive access to something called Richard's Rooftop. Of course, Richard Branson is the head of Virgin, as we know. So if you want to know more about that, again, just talk to our team. We will be taking our cruise then out of Barcelona, and we're cruising for 12 nights, and we'll cruise straight from Spain over to Palma de Mallorca in the Balearic Islands, take a guided bike tour here through the charming streets of Palma maybe, see the local markets, or enjoy a sailing adventure along the coast, which a lot of people like to do on a sure thing excursion. A day at sea, which is when this total eclipse happens, before we then head to Ibiza. Now, of course, this is a party capital, but it has a lovely old town as well, wonderful markets. You've got the hippie market there as well, lovely artisan shops. A day at sea, and we are again in Cannes in France. There's a wine tasting tour in the Provence countryside here, where you can sample the local vintages and the delicacies. Of course, it's just a lovely part of France, and actually the sail along the coast is just delicious. Next across again to Corsica, Ajaccio in Corsica. There's a Scandola Nature Reserve here with dramatic cliffs and unique wildlife, which might be worth seeing, and you can swim in secluded coves as well. Across to Italy, La Spezia, which is a wonderful gateway port, either into Pisa or Cinque Terre that you see there, which is the 5 villages together that are ever so colourful and scenic, and perched there on the cliff. It's amazing. A day at sea, and we are at Salerno next. Now, this is the Amalfi coast of Italy, and you can visit ancient ruins of Paestum here with its Greek temples, or you can take a culinary tour making authentic Italian foods. And then we round off in Sicily, Catania in Sicily. There's a lovely fish market here. There's lovely Baroque architecture here in the historic centre. And you can also take a day trip to Alcantara Gorges, where you can swim there, which is beautiful. We finish the cruise back in Civitavecchia, which is the port city for Rome, and we will fly you back from Rome to Sydney. Now, I will tell you straight away that these cruises will sell out very, very quickly. If you look across the itinerary, it's very, very attractive. It's a unique twist to your holiday to enjoy that total solar eclipse while you are on this cruise. It's amazing. You're at sea, and literally you are in the path of the total eclipse, so you will go into complete darkness. It happens in the evening. It'll be guided. You'll have all the safety glasses there. You'll have experts talking about what is happening and why it's happening and everything else. But it's going to be a real spectacle, and you've got the best uninterrupted big sky views of it as well. So this is for August next year, flying first from Sydney over to Barcelona in Spain for 2 nights of tapas and sangria and great times in the city in in a hotel before joining Virgin Voyages' Scarlet Lady for 12 nights of med cruising, enjoying and witnessing that total solar eclipse with special events on board before you then cruise on to Ibiza, France, Corsica, Sicily and Italy, ending in the port for Rome for your flight back to Oz. And a low deposit again will lock in this amazing price tag for you. And I have to tell you, we have shown you here on CruiseAway, on our shows, a fair few offers that have featured cruises which will witness the total solar eclipse. And they are, one, they are premium and they are worth investing in. And two, they are all selling out very, very quickly indeed. Considering this is so far ahead of time, remember, a low deposit will lock this in for you today. And while you're on board your Virgin Voyage, so much included. As I mentioned before, every meal you have on board, all of the dining venues, all included. So you can pick and choose as you want to with so many great choices. You've got the great and very different entertainment as well. Fabulous party nights. They do Scarlet Night. They don't do White Night, they do Scarlet Night. It's Virgin colours. They do pyjama parties, glow parties, all. You'll love it. You will love it. And there'll be special events for the solar eclipse on board as well. The Wi-Fi is included right the way through. Your hotel charges, gratuities, all sorted, soft drinks, and so much more, like fitness classes. You'll love it. You will love it. Talk to the team now and get this booked straight away. Here's everything that's included, and remember that a deposit will actually lock this in for you right now. It's one of those kind of unique opportunities. It doesn't happen very often. It's great to hook it up with cruise opportunities. And listen, if you are looking for a total solar eclipse experience, we have very, very limited availability across a few different offers. So you can seek them out on our website, of course you can, at cruiseaway.com.au, or again, give the team a call. 1300 412 358 is the number to call. And remember, when you call us, it's toll free. And we never mind silly questions, by the way. If you think, I really want to do this holiday, but what do I pack for a cruise? What do I take with me? You might just have a burning question that you don't know the answer to. Ask our team. Remember, we've been in the cruise business for over 25 years. We know every cruise ship. We know every cruise line. We know what happens. We know what to expect. Our team have been on board the ships. They go on cruises themselves. They have all the information, but most importantly, our team have access to the special offers, and we can unlock special offers that other agents and people that you book holidays with cannot do, because we're part of a worldwide company that is booking on behalf of people right the way around the world, not just here in Australia. We have brands around the world. So take advantage of that, because at the end of the day, you pass on all of the hassle of booking to us and let us do it. You just book it and enjoy the holiday. That's what life's all about. We're only here once. Anyway, I'm out of time for this show. Have a great day, whatever you are doing. Come back and see us again soon here at CruiseAway. We've always got fabulous holidays. Take care.